Are we good? Hello, I'm Rodney Quarcoo. Welcome to Conversations with Creatives. On this series, I talk to you guys who send me questions about all sorts of subjects. Today's question is from a wedding photographer called Nii Nai. Let's listen to what he has for us.
Hi Rodney, this is Nii Nai-Kwade. I am a wedding photographer. I've been doing so for the past 3 to 5 years. At the moment, I'm looking at switching to focus on portraiture and fine art photography. Now, my first question is, do you have any pointers to assist me, to help me become more successful in this focus area? The second is, do you subscribe to the school of thought that it is better to focus or to be known for one particular kind of photography as against mixing a few genres together? So for instance, if I could mix wedding photography and fine art and real estate or architecture, interior design photography, do you think it is better to focus on one particular area or to mix and match? Thank you very much.
Nii Nai, thanks for your question. Okay, so wedding photographer thinking about transitioning into portraiture and fine art. So first thing I'll say is fine art has such a large scope, so I'm not sure exactly where you fit in. It could be still life, it could be boudoir stuff. The options are endless. Transitioning from weddings to portraiture is an easy sell. It actually makes sense. I think you can still do both. The one thing that is sure to guarantee your success is to sell the portraiture off the back of your wedding stuff, right? If you shoot a wedding very well and your clients love you, when they have any other family events, you are their go-to person, right? Our first child, you're the guy. Every milestone, so the birthdays for the children, you're the guy, right? This could be a very lucrative addition to your current offerings, right? But the one thing you should remember is being skilled at your craft is important. You have to know what you're doing, no doubt. But the one thing you cannot forget is the human element, right? Photography, especially what you're going into, portraiture and what you do, weddings, is largely a people business. So you have to please people. You need to build your people skills. You need to learn about negotiation. And when I say negotiation, I don't mean just with your pricing. Life is all about negotiation. Imagine you're a portrait photographer, or not imagine, you are. A client comes to you and they want to be a fairy or a ballerina, whatever. They have in mind what they think the end product will look like. And you as an artist has a vision for how you want to execute this, right? And so whatever middle ground you find between what your client has in mind with what you think you want to produce is going to be a negotiation. So these are the type of things I'm talking about when I say you have to learn negotiation. So yeah, the one thing that I think will make you successful is build your people skills. Learn about psychology, learn about pleasing people. Of course, as they say, your customer is always right. How do you think that came about? Pleasing people. So now you ask, is it better to be known for a particular genre of photography or, yes, it's good to be known for one thing, and hopefully it is the one thing that brings you the most joy, money, everything else. It's the one thing that you do so well that you keep getting repeat business. But saying that, that doesn't mean as a wedding photographer, if a real estate business wants some architecture photography, and you know that you are capable of delivering something they would like, that doesn't stop you from taking that job, right? But then those kind of gigs would be to whom it may concern. Unless you are in the real estate world, you have a handful of people who know that you do this work. You cannot spread yourself too thinly because otherwise you will never do anything properly, right? And that is very true. So definitely do not do too many things. The nature of our business and where we actually render our services requires that we listen to our pockets when we are offered jobs. So there'll be times when you'll be offered a job that you do not want to do, but the numbers make sense and you're confident that you can deliver to the best of your ability and your client will approve. Go for it. Nothing is stopping you, but don't go and put that, I don't know, photo of a fishing vessel in your wedding gallery because it doesn't need to be there. You did that because you needed the money and weddings is your main thing. Nii Nai, all the best. I'm actually very curious about the kind of fine arts that you're going to be getting into. But hey, we need a lot more artists in the world, so all the best, sir. And send me some of your work. I'm curious to see it. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Better yet, send in your questions. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. At me on Twitter or Instagram, Rodney Quarcoo. Use the hashtag RQCWC, and who knows, I may be talking to you next week. In the meantime, don't touch your face, wash your hands, stay safe, more importantly, stay alive. See you next week. Bye. Bye.
And give my daddy a message.
Send me your questions, that's what she means. Bye.